All right, welcome back, everybody, to this week's Cyberleaf Games, playing Thunderleaf Games.
Yeah,
not
playing
quite.
Cyberpunk.
What's her name, Donnie?
We're a company and we do stuff. Poorly sometimes, but we're working on it.
Professionals.
Please excuse our technical difficulties.
We're back on our usual stream time after having a special session yesterday. So if you didn't catch the live May the 4th Be With You broadcast, please go check that out. But as always, I'm Donnie. I'm your favorite MedTech Scrawl, and I am joined by some of the best role players I know, and we've just enjoy playing together and want to share that with all of you. So let's go around and, as we always do, start with some questions about whether it be us or our characters a little bit. But today we're going to go with what's your favorite system to play, whether it be Cyberpunk or a different system.
Atmosphere of the story. But I think D&D is by far the easiest system that I've encountered so far. It's super intuitive.
Yeah, that took. It's kind of classic. Had a lot of play testing to it. Makes sense. Yep. I know I'm definitely most comfortable.
Internet, but so yeah, if I'm kind of jumpy or glitchy, that's what's going on. Is Mother Nature doesn't want me to play.
Okay, yeah, because we didn't get any of that. Like,
nope.
Yeah, it's bad weather where I'm at, which is bad because I'm the one broadcasting. So let's hope the wind calms down in Colorado here. But yeah, I'm Greg. Okay. I play Static. I think my favorite system we've ever played is Call of Cthulhu. It's chunky as hell, but it is so elegant and so intentionally built that it's just a joy to play. It feels like playing the Cadillac of games. I think setting-wise, Cyberpunk definitely takes it for me, though. That's the setting I'm most comfortable just diving headfirst into.
That checks out. And Amy, how about you?
Hello. I am playing Hopscotch, the Nomad. And I mean, D&D, of course, my introduction, and I think the easiest to kind of like fudge, even if you're not fully sure what you're doing. But I really love Cyberpunk more than I thought I would. It's been just super fun, and it's very different, like to have modern things, like, oh, I'm gonna go have a Coke or something, which you would never do in D&D, which I think is really kind of fun. So I like that.
Yeah, it definitely was one that caught us all unexpectedly, I think, but very much enjoyed that one as well. Mike, what's been your favorite system?
I think I gotta go with Cyberpunk. Just the world, the system's pretty straightforward. It's I think it's definitely my favorite. When we were playing Cthulhu, someone had gone insane doing a driving roll and made little vroom vroom noises in the car instead of actually driving the car, then it would have been Cthulhu. But
nobody made the vroom vrooms
yet. No one made a vroom vroom yet. So until that happens, it's going to be Cyberpunk.
And then Amy has had to step away for just a moment. We were going to ambush her and make her tell us all about it, but she has a new.
Oh, we're still going to ambush
a new puppy, so
yeah.
She'll be back in just a moment. We appreciate everybody kind of sticking through with us this evening, and a lot of new viewers have subscribed this week, so don't forget to do that if you haven't. We appreciate that very much. And our last set of thank yous is Sirenscape for bringing our soundboard. We want to thank Foundry Virtual Tabletop for our playing surface, and we do have some great musicians. Greg, can you remind us of those?
Kevin MacLeod at Incomtech is the man responsible for our fantastic intro and outro music. Incomtech.com is where you can find him. Also, Donnie, you forgot to thank our entire new audience tonight. If you're watching us from YouTube, thank you very much. This is our first time going live on YouTube with our main stream. So welcome, YouTubers.
Yeah, a lot going on tonight. So with that, I think we can turn it over to a volunteer to do a recap. Who is ready for that night? No?
Not I.
Oh, man. That must have been Amy's job since she's not here to do it.
Yeah, let's dump that on her the second she gets back.
So let's see. We last week visited Skrawl's little home if you could call it that, neighborhood, and met some of his shady past characters, such as the Rat King, who is less than reputable, but ran the local soup kitchen, and taught Static a lot about life, I think. Who knows, maybe he's coming around. After that, we found out some kids had gone missing from the neighborhood, maybe ran off by a local no-gooder named Dino, who the group decided to force Skrull not to let shoot in the knee, and instead shot him in the stomach, which was much more horrific. And
It was a child, not Skrull.
And from there, we learned that the children have been kept possibly in a area of the combat zone that's a bit radioactive and poisonous, which brings us to wandering around in suits in a whole lot of danger. Did I miss anything here?
Pilfered suits from NCPD.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
Pilfered.
They are
They
checked
were
out by
They're requisitioned.
Yes.
Also, you forgot
Not
that
stolen.
we were eating rat soup, but for a given value of rat.
Rat soup.
That's how they get all the new people in the neighborhood. It's the first joke we play on any stranger.
Oh, Static's made the soup. He knows how the sausage is made.
You've also called Static's mom and set up a meet in a couple days.
That's right.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Static.
A very vague meeting
Yeah,
at a place at no time. Yeah.
he called her and pretended to be Static. He didn't let her know it was him.
Yeah.
So
Do we think she knows he's Static? I
that's
mean,
a good question.
they've got the funds.
They've been
you know?
watching you.
He's been, yeah.
I mean, it's likely, but I don't know. That's a very good question. Now,
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think with that babbling, incoherent recap of last week we just put through because Amy wasn't available to do it, we'll go ahead and turn it over to you, Mike.
All right. I think we ended the last session with cavalry trying to sneak across the open ground here and getting caught by one of the gangers up on the staircase, who fired a shot from their assault rifle, landing a pretty decent shot and kind of tearing into her suit a bit. And so I think we pick up in combat.
all right.
So,
Way to start a sentence.
right? All right. That guy's gonna do that. We've got our gang member who's gonna kind of sneak up here, peering around the door from the cargo container up here. We'll take a shot with a kind of duct taped together kind of shotgun. Will your reflex, I always forget, is 8. Kev?
I always forget to. It's not enough. No, it's not even
enough.
close.
Okay.
Not even close to 8.
All right. So from this distance, not optimal with a shotgun. Is going to ring wide as the slug kind of crashes into the wall behind.
Oh, thank God.
Doing that, and we are up to Hopscotch,
All right.
who has plenty of oxygen based on our
Yeah.
little meters.
Yes, I do.
Yep. All right. So what are we up to?
Just some quick recon, so I can kind of plan out the easiest way to parkour my way to the closest person.
Awesome.
Is this person, are they on the ground? The ones kind of like straight ahead from Cav, or are they elevated?
They are on the ground. Both on the ground.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna run. Cav is way ahead of me though.
Yeah, she kind of went off.
I was being sneaky. I just
Do I
forgot
get
that I was in a
dash?
radiation
Yeah,
suit,
yeah,
and
you can-
Is that an option
Yeah, you
here?
can
I
run.
can.
Yeah. So similar rules, so you can go double your move.
Okay.
All
So I'm just gonna be like, "Sup, girl? Stop getting shot."
All right. We come back to our original gunman up here, who's going to take another shot at Cav with the assault rifle. Or that is unfortunately going to hit.
yeah.
It's a good range for an assault rifle.
I'm making a solo character next. She's gonna be awesome.
Solos are very fun in the system.
All right, and that
I hope
is
you're all at Cav's funeral.
Molly will be.
I will not. She will.
That is 8
Sobbing.
damage
18.
minus your armor.
That's right. Okay.
Assault rifles, man. Scroll. You are up, sir.
Cavalry, quit letting them put bullets in you. I'm coming. I'm going to shoot with an assault rifle from the perfect distance, apparently, to do maximum damage. And I'll rush in the building, use my 6, and I will take shots up here.
Let's take a look at what
All
this
right.
is.
Is any of this cover actually, like, right in here? Can I, like...
So those
You know,
barrels
it's
are
like
pretty
a crappy
low down.
Couch.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a couch there. There's some pillars over here you can kind of duck behind. There's the containers, of course.
Yeah.
There's definitely places to kind of get
Instead,
to.
I'll just kind of head up the wall a little bit towards maybe some cover up there. But yeah,
Okay.
I'll take a shot at him up here. Why am I unarmed? That's not correct.
Yeah, you're definitely not alarmed.
Not since we came back to fight. Very not equipped. Roll with attack.
Gotta beat a 15, sir.
That is not very. Oh, I rolled an aim shot. Is that different?
Yeah, so that would be
Yes.
minus 8, so it would be plus 8 to that,
So
which would be a
that is-
17. So if you're not aiming, it'll definitely hit.
Yeah, definitely not intending to aim.
Okay, yeah, so that'll hit.
All right.
That sounds weird when you say I'm not aiming.
Right? Just hit fire.
50 meters away, not aiming, just kind of shooting from the hip.
Is it auto or SUPP? I'm not quite sure what.
So
SUPP
that's
stands for.
suppressive fire. You just
okay.
kind of fire in a cloud and make people run away.
Yeah, so just going auto. Just to make sure I get the right. So 9 points of damage. Off of, yeah.
So let's. What are you shooting with? The Ronin?
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It should be 5d6. Yeah.
Why did that come? I'm struggling tonight too, apparently.
Tech is not loving us tonight.
yeah. So you shot with shoulder arms, or did you shoot with auto fire?
It would have been with auto fire.
Oh, okay. So then that is gonna do.
9 times 4, right?
Yeah.
So 27 points of damage. No, 36. I can do
Yeah.
math.
I was gonna say that's. So minus that is gonna be. All right, that guy kind of staggers back amongst this barrage of bullets, seriously wounding him.
All right, hold in there, cavalry. Just hold your breath. I'll be right there.
All right, Cav.
I would like to finish off the guy that shot me twice now, and I would also like to shoot him with the perfect distance from an assault rifle.
Okay.
Oh!
Holy moly.
A back.
That's gonna be a 31.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna do it.
The mostest critical of criticals.
That's gonna be 20 damage.
With the double crit, we could even call that a headshot. So,
Okay.
yeah, how would you like to do it, though?
Since it is multiple rounds, I think like the first couple go into his body, and he does like the epic slow-mo, just like, and then the one in his head, and his head just goes back and like wangs into the cement there, and
This guy just had a real bad day. Lit up with auto fire, and then just multiple shots from his initial victim. All right, are you moving anywhere?
I am moving for the love of God. I would like to get behind-ish this pillar here.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. We can say you're behind cover there. Get rid of the ruler. Go over there. All right, this one down here is gonna level its poor-looking shotgun and take a shot over at Hopscotch. Slug, 20 and miss. Will
Only we can shoot hopscotch.
apparently.
I wish you'd stop, though.
Seeing Hopscotch, gonna kind of drop back a little bit. Seeing Hopscotch charge.
Coward.
Static.
All right. So I move 6. Okay. 7. All right. So Static is just gonna. This is pretty much as far as he can get right here, and actually I think he's gonna double move. And he's gonna try and get some cover behind this pillar up here.
All right. All right. All right, and then that will bring up Hopscotch.
I am going to continue to run towards this one, and I am just going to yell out what a coward they are and to get back here and face me as I just full speed ahead towards them.
You know what? Give me, by reputation, if you open your character sheet, is the little kind of frowny face. Roll the let's try a face down as you're trying to intimidate them.
An 11.
And that is an 8. So they are going to have a penalty on all of their actions against you,
Yeah.
as they are kind of shook by your charge and horrifying demeanor.
That's what I aim for.
All right. That guy's dead. Scroll.
So Skrull is going to kind of come right over to the pillar next to Static and kind of slam his back against her. He's going to have a moment where he looks Skrull in the eye, and then he's going to be like, you get the stairs on your right, and I'll shoot the one over here. But we have kind of that moment where it's like, this feels right.
I dig it.
Yay!
Yeah, and
Very
it's,
buddy cop.
Bonding through combat.
and Static will just kind of give you the man nod.
All right, let's
Bullets
see it.
and sweat glistening on them.
Oh, absolutely. Static is
good.
glistening
Right.
beforehand. He puts some, glisten spray on.
Yeah.
A little bait
Yeah,
oil.
always. Should get
I
advantage
think I
on
figured out
grapple
how
tricks.
to roll my attack correctly here, so let's see. No, definitely not. 22 to hit.
22 would hit.
Nice.
Oh, that's a
Go
tarot
ahead.
crit. That's a tarot crit.
That
That's
is
a
in
tarot
fact
crit, yeah.
a tarot crit. That is our first tarot
We never
crit.
had one of those.
Oh, baby.
And Mike,
No.
what does that mean for the people at home?
Let's explain that.
All
and
right.
also Ray.
So, on a damage roll, if you roll 3d6, 2d6 is a critical, so you get an extra 5 damage, and it inflicts a critical injury. But when you get 3d6, that is a tarot crit. So typically you draw from a deck of cards, and each card has a unique effect. So, being as though we're virtual, can you roll, let's say, a 1d22? If you can type that in the little box. And roll a weird die, because there's 22 options.
Oh, that did not
You got to put the slash
thought that's
We
a
were in.
one. That's the best one, right?
All right. Let's pop open number 1, which is the Fool. The effect. All of the victim's cyberware is rendered inoperable for 1 hour. Cyber limbs are inoperable, as their meat counterparts do when they've been dismembered, but still hang loosely. They should leave the target without any ability to sense an opponent. Any check they make suffers a -4. And if they have no cyberware, they instead suffer the foreign object critical and experience 3d6 humanity loss.
Am I the victim?
No.
Just sure.
There are some where you take some damage on your crit.
I was like, and my
Yeah.
eyes rolls down in my head very briefly. Like,
Those
All
cards are
right, so
cool.
that is 30 damage. And they collapse to the ground. Just unmoving. What does that look like? What does the shot look like?
I'm thinking I blasted through the metal door she was taking cover by. Like, and then like the body just kind of slumps out from the side, like.
Awesome. And our first tower crit. That's so exciting.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited by that.
Very cool. All right, Cav, how are you gonna beat that? We're gonna need another tower crit.
I'm gonna again from the perfect distance go after the one that I guess came out after the dead guy,
Yep.
like up on the stairs.
Yeah. Beat a 15, and that'll do it.
That's 16. For 16 damage.
All right. These guys are a bit heavily armored, but definitely got through there. You see some blood kind of splatter against the back wall.
And I would like to move up behind this pile of garbage pillar. I don't know.
All right, it's a pillar.
Okay.
All right. That's that. Unconscious. Oh no, that one's marked. All right. This one kind of a little concerned, is going to shoot the shotgun from around the corner at Hopscotch as she's charging over, giving her her penalty.
Hopscotch ain't even worried.
No, I was just running full speed ahead.
I was gonna say, we found her one weakness, a shotgun
She
to the chest. Like-
Doesn't even get the barrel around the cargo container, just fires right into the back of it as she's kind of fleeing behind it. All right, Static.
Static is just he's gonna double move up here and take cover behind this box. Slam his back up against it, heavy pistol out, kind of breathing hard.
Nice. All right. This one here is going to, not really having a shot at anybody. We'll take a shot over at Static in the new hidey hole.
All right.
But you are behind cover as the shot just kind of flings wide, hitting the wall behind you. And we'll try to step up. There are so many people.
That's not good.
No, that's bad.
Yeah, you're.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I only
All
have
right.
7 belts, you guys.
Well, think of how many you'll have after
Yeah.
this. I mean,
The unconscious one twitches a little bit. Hopscotch.
Still running. And I am going to, just with all of my might, full body slam and try to knock their ass straight to the ground.
All right, give me a brawl. And they get a penalty, even though I don't think you need it.
21.
10. Yep.
21 on a 5.
Awesome. What is your body?
6. Yeah.
All right, 2d6, please.
Nice.
All right. Slam to the ground, and having brawl actions, you get 2 shots.
And then I have her kind of like pinned down, I'm gonna disarm and throw the shotgun back towards where I came from.
All right, let's have a brawl. And she's gonna do a brawl to hang on to it. Oh, she gets a penalty though.
24.
Or 14. That shotgun goes flying. Unarmed. All right.
I'm just standing
Very
over
cool.
with like a foot, like Captain Morgan pose, just looming over her. I just on the ground.
Nice. Scroll.
Well, I still have a target here, so I'm gonna cover Static and shoot the one on the stairs next. I'm on a roll, so keep going with it.
All right. That's got to beat that 13.
16 on a 2, so I
Will
can't
hit.
miss her apparently.
Good range for an assault rifle.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
crit
So
though.
close.
Oh,
All right.
fire.
So
28 points of
28 damage. Let me see. Drop the armor down.
That'd have been wild.
That would have been awesome. 18. Do you want to roll 2d6 for me for the critical injury? Dropping
6
4
6.
and 6s.
Holy crap, dude.
How do you take their leg off?
They definitely like cartoon pinwheel wheel down the stairs as it evaporates at the knee. Like it would probably be whatever weight leg was holding the weight, and then it just from there it's just a cartwheel, perfect cartwheel down to the bottom, and then tips over.
Ugh. And missing a leg. Awesome. Skrull killing it tonight.
Right?
I'm embracing this assault rifle. Thank you, cavalry.
Cav. New recruit for MaxTac.
Right?
She's gonna again try to finish this one off. The 7.
That is gonna go wide. Luckily, no one in your way to accidentally shoot. So,
Fine.
just walking the shots up the stairs where she used to be when she had 2 legs.
Okay.
All right. Got our other one here. Unconscious Static.
All right, Static is going to he's going to walk out. And is this lady prone?
Yes, she is.
All right, cool. He is just going to pop a cap in her.
All right. Let's do a +2 on that.
All right.
Just because she is down and you're right above her. Not that you need it.
So that's a 30.
That definitely will hit. Let's see the damage. Tarot crit.
11.
Ah. All right. How do you want to do it?
I think, yeah, he just calmly walks up, boom, and walks over and takes cover behind this K-rail.
All right. I think it's... All right.
Hey guys, we were at least more prepared for this battle than the pile of meth heads living in here. I know it's a low bar, but hey, go us.
I kind of forgot why we were in here, and I was just like, are we looking for children or something? What?
Yes,
why are we in here?
yes.
Yeah, slightly glowing children.
Child trafficking.
Okay.
Yeah, children are being disappeared from Static's community, and this was the lead you guys had gotten.
Excellent.
From as you're kind of Captain Morganing on top of this person here, another ganger comes around the crate from behind you and fires with their also crappy shotgun and just whacks the wall next to you, and then just kind of looks really surprised they missed, being out of movement. All right, that guy there. This one just kind of twitches. Hopscotch.
All right. Belt number 1. Going for a hog tie.
All right, let's brawl. Ooh, that was a 20.
You'd be
20.
unstoppable if cavalry would get you some handcuffs.
Right? Screw MaxTac, we got us.
Could you imagine the jingle if I had like 33 pairs of handcuffs around my belt? Though?
It's a style choice.
Yeah.
She is super wily. Maybe it's the kind of radiation blisters on her face or her hands or something, but you can't seem to quite get the belt around. She's wily.
Ooh.
Stay still, bitch. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do it. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. I got a
Ooh.
9.
I think with that, she manages to even get up.
Oh.
Hopscotch
Hopscotch
got
is gonna
cocky.
be
She kind of like gets up,
None of
like,
you can see
cracks
me.
her
It's
neck.
fine. None of you know that happens.
We do not talk about this when we get home.
No.
All right, Scrawl.
So yeah, I guess he would. Is cavalry just bleeding all over the place from where I can see?
It's probably a little blood coming out some of the radiation soon, yeah.
Not terrible, but definitely a little bloody.
No, but enough, yeah.
Yeah.
More than should be.
It's not supposed to be bleeding from there.
Well, I suppose I can't make it there either way, so I'm gonna start by moving 3, 4, 5, 6. My whole whopping 6 down here. And this one seems out of commission, right?
Just kind of laying on the ground, twitching.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll scooch up a little further, kind of take cover on this pillar, keep moving ahead tactically here, and carefully. We've got a professional vibe going tonight, so we're gonna stick with it. And,
Cool.
yeah. So little movement.
All right, Cav.
Same. I think she's gonna just move up. Behind this pillar here.
All right, sounds good.
And duck, because it looks like it's low.
Yeah, it's kind of laying a little bit, so ducking behind that.
Yeah, she's definitely taking a knee.
All right. That's happening there. The one that got up from Hopscotch is gonna just take a swing at her. Just duke it out.
Unwise.
Yeah, that's a 15. So can I have a brawl or an evasion, however you'd like to counter her punch.
With another one to her face. 22.
Yeah, managed to easily throw that out of the way as she brings another one of another punch in from the other side for a 21.
We found the anti-hopscotch.
So brawl or evasion, please.
I'm just standing there. I'm gonna literally just stand there and be like, "Go ahead, sweetheart. Come on."
Yeah, as she lands that one.
And I don't even flinch. I'm just saying it. I'm like, "Come on, baby. You can do better."
That is going to be 7 damage. As she
Is that
hits into you.
with my armor though?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm good. Yeah. I look back at her and I'm like, "Keep trying, honey. Keep trying."
And give her another penalty. Static for frustration.
All right, so Static, there's nobody on this catwalk. He is going to... 7. He's going to come up here, and then... Right there.
You see everything.
So you can see a little bit better, apparently, for some reason, than I think your token is going to let you see.
Okay.
There's kind of in this area over here, there's kind of a deep sunken pit that goes down a bit.
Over back this way?
And a little bit closer.
Okay. Oh,
so
okay,
it's over. Yeah, right there. So there's a little bit of a sunken pit over there with some stairs leading down. Behind it is some stairs leading up to 2 stacked cargo containers behind it with some lights on kind of shining into the pit. Behind that are some those concrete like jersey barriers in front of a building, the 1-story kind of building bunker looking thing in the back, and the catwalk kind of runs around the perimeter of the sides of this warehouse.
Okay.
So there's some stairs leading down to the roof if you continued all the way down there, and there is a guy standing on top of the cargo container here and a guy on the catwalk back here.
All right, cool. That was 2 moves, so that's all I got for this one.
All right.
It's a big map.
Yeah, it is. All right, this guy is gonna run over here. There's a guy running for the bunker, as you can see, Static.
Okay. Can he get a...
Go ahead.
Sorry, brain fart there. I'm good.
Okay.
Just gonna take a shot right in the middle of the round.
Yep. No reaction or anything. I just want to shoot. No, I'm good.
All right, this one's going to run up as you're kind of boxing there, Hopscotch, and take a shot with the shotgun. So they got to beat a 15 and roll a 15, so they just miss as this kind of the kind of shotgun goes right between the two of you into the cargo container. And they're out of movement to run away.
As she smiles when I...
And Hopscotch.
I'm gonna turn and look at that one, and just straight-faced, "You're next. Wait your turn, honey." And then I'm gonna turn to this one, and I already have my belt in hand, so I'm just gonna try to whip it around and pull taut.
All right. That is going to be a whole 15.
18.
Yep. And bound up.
That one is down, and I'm just gonna stay. Good girl.
Oh.
And then staring just like dead-eyed at the second one, I'm going to walk over and then just get right up to their face.
Nice. You've got one more action.
Excellent. You know what? I would like to take that time to slowly remove my next belt in front of them and just stare at them.
Oh, I love it.
I'm not even gonna swing.
Give me an intimidation.
Intimidation?
I guess it'd be persuasion or
Do that one.
yeah, you can.
That would be a 27.
Yep, that is going to be a nice penalty for them. So let's mark them here so I remember. Just you see the fear kind of set in as you just very dramatically intimidate this gang member.
I feel good
All
about
right.
it.
All right, Scrawl.
Not knowing any of this has happened, Skrull is like, Hopscotch has disappeared. I'm gonna run down here and still not see her. So now he'll run 6 forward and double move and kind of get up to the corner there and still not see them. So, yep, everybody,
I can't be
Hopscotch
anybody.
is likely dead. I have lost track of her.
I can see her. She's fucking terrified. Even from
Oh,
here.
good. I was
Yeah,
definitely
you can
not
see it right
hoping
over
to
here.
reach their oxygen early.
All right,
So
Cav.
disposable to scroll. Hurts my
I'm
feelings.
not seeing any immediate danger. Just gonna hop over the barrier here and get to about here and sort of hunker with her back against the container here.
Yeah, and you can see Hopscotch very dramatically removing another belt.
She's into it. Yeah.
Oh, he does have. All right. So what is this distance?
Oh no.
Did you start equipping your bad guys with belts now, Mike?
All the bad guys now have belts.
Or are naked, so Hopscotch can't take any more belts.
You guys are going to be fighting a nudist
Stop.
cop next.
We heard what you did to people.
All right. This one in the back, Static, you see kind of unslings a sniper rifle and levels it in your direction.
All right.
And it's going to aim, take their shot. And kind of smack into the wall over here.
Oh, the dramatic pause.
This one is going to run up here, or run over here. Static.
All right, Static is in a bad spot. I think he's just gonna keep running along this railway, trying to get. He's gonna get up on these stairs right here, and just keep moving. Actually, he's gonna end up right there.
All right, cool. And as you kind of get over here, you see some, there's two kind of beat up looking kids kind of standing in this pit with this guy kind of watching over them, armed.
Well, the kids are armed or the guy is armed?
The guy is armed up here. The little kids look like they have like their knuckles are kind of wrapped. They're kind of bloodied up a little bit.
So this sicko's got like a kiddie fight club going on.
Yeah, and they have these kind of like brain dance rigs attached to their heads.
Fuck.
Oh,
That is
shit.
sick.
She's gonna be so mad when she sees that.
Yeah, Static will over comms. Says, I found the children. It's bad. We need to get to them now.
This guy is going to disappear inside. This one is going to take a shot. She's going to step back and take a shot with the shotgun over at Hopscotch. Got to be the 13. That is a 14, so that's going to hit. That is going to be... Oof. That is 23 damage.
Holy
Oh.
moly.
All
I
right.
love shotguns in this game.
Minus my armor, yeah.
Minus your armor, yes. And your armor goes down by 1. And then we'll continue running. That brings up Hopscotch.
Well, that was just a poor choice. Okay. And they're like running away from me, as in their back was turned. Well,
Yeah.
boy, howdy, that was stupid, huh?
They want no
Belt
part
in
of that
hand,
belt.
the same thing. I am just gonna run up with the lasso right behind their dumbass.
All right.
25.
They crit for a 20.
Hopscotch is amazing.
All right, so I just put it over
And-
their body and pull and just whip them down to the ground.
Shotgun drops away. You've got another attack if you'd like one.
It's just such like an anime style of fighting. I love it. Like,
So cool.
All right.
Hopscotch, the bite belt pirate of the future. Like,
I can see the kids now. So I think I had like one more movement. So I'm just going to hop over them on the ground and for sure kick them, just, walking by. And then I'm going to yell at the guy that's loitering over them and just, make a ruckus and bring attention to myself and try to divert away from the kids.
Okay, yeah, he'll definitely kind of stop kind of looking at them and look over at you and start to grab his rifle from his shoulder. But that is what he's got. Skrull.
All right. Well, Skrull still has no idea what's going on, but he did hear a shotgun blast and probably an oomph from Hopscotch, I'm guessing.
Yeah. That one did hurt.
Okay, I'm seeing some Hopscotch. There's some weird way over here.
Yeah, that's one of the kids in the pit.
Oh, good to know. I won't shoot the kid in the pit.
Yeah. Up on top of this crate is a dude, but he probably is pacing a little bit, so you might see him kind of step over here a little bit.
So I guess even still, that'd be a pretty tight shot. I will keep moving up and kind of take cover on the corner of the box here.
All right.
And, be ready.
Very cool.
Never mind, everybody. Hopscotch is still alive, has multiple belt victims.
One of which is making a dash for the exit, but Cav.
Again, pressing forward. Gonna go up. Maybe there we go. This container here. Take cover. I do see the two children. But nobody else. So, again, much like Skrull, will not shoot the children.
You guys are such good people.
Nice. Nice.
At least intentionally will not shoot the children.
All right. This one back here with the said sniper rifle. We'll take another shot over at Static. Maybe. Foundry doesn't want me to shoot you.
I don't want you to shoot me either, Mike.
At least you and Foundry agree for once.
Yeah.
Usually Foundry's a jerk.
Yeah, normally we don't agree. Oh, yesterday and today, though, Foundry and I have gotten along.
Well, now you jinxed it.
I did. Static.
Yeah.
Guys, kiss Static goodbye.
Why? Yeah, why?
Because I wasn't thinking.
No, you're not.
That is just gonna hit.
Yeah. It's been nice playing with you guys. It's been nice pulling up a new tune.
Ooh,
It was.
man, it's love and sixes tonight.
Oh, no.
So that is 21 with a crit.
Whew. All right.
So would you like to be in charge of your own critical injury? You could either roll 2d6 or there's a little dice icon on the sheet by critical injuries.
2d6. That is a 9.
That is a torn muscle. So as this shot kind of goes through your bicep, it's a -2 to any melee.
Okay. And then how much damage did you say that was?
That was 21.
All right.
All right. This one is going to come this way. And Static.
All right. Static. Shit. I'm like 30 feet up now, aren't I? This looks like second story catwalk.
Yeah.
He is going to come up here and he's just going to try and put this door between him and the sniper as concealment.
Okay.
36. What's the range?
Because I'm a jerk.
What's that?
Should anybody who's shot lost oxygen?
You are a jerk. Why are you doing this?
Yeah. We probably should have rolled for that.
I'm just saying, Cav lost air when she got shot.
That's true.
That is
Okay,
true.
That was
yeah.
kind of my whole
Hopscotch.
reason for being so terrified at first.
Yeah, so Hopscotch, can you roll 4d6 for me? And Static, can you roll 3d6 for me? And I think Cav got shot again?
Again, yeah.
So can I 2d6, please? Any ones?
Shit. Yep. Static loses
No.
an air. He's breathing pretty heavy.
Nah, she's fine. She's been shot before.
All right, and then I think it's still.
It can't get more holy, right? Like it's just
All
it's just a state of being, not a decree.
Yeah. All right, oxygen updated.
All right.
Yeah, so static. Kind of behind that door.
Can the pistol
Sorry,
hit out
team.
at this distance?
To the sniper?
No, to the dude on top of the tower. What is that?
All right, so what is that? 36?
25 DV.
So a pistol. So a pistol from there, yeah, is gonna be 25.
There's a cool little option if you click on your weapons. There's a little ruler on the right. It says measure DV, and that will actually
cool.
on your ruler give you the DV for the shot.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is cool.
All right, so I'm gonna. I mean, I got nothing else that I can do. I don't want to keep pushing.
You can throw some luck in it.
That's right. All right. So yeah, let's take a shot with that pistol at the dude on the box there. Can I throw 4 luck?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Or no, that would have to be 5 luck.
It'd have to be 5 luck.
I'm not gonna throw 5 luck. He'll take his second shot. Yeah, no, just bang bang. They both go wide.
All right. Back to hopscotch.
Okay, so that pit, how deep is that?
That's probably 15 feet.
Girl yells, "League standard in orphan fighting is 15 feet."
Thank you.
I'm a little
All right.
concerned as to why you know that, Stroll.
I'm gonna hurt myself. But the stairs are on the opposite side, and I ain't got time for that. I'm sprinting into the pit and
Are you gonna-
jump and tuck and roll.
All right, let's
Somersault
have an
the bottom.
athletics.
So badass.
It's super badass.
That's just gonna hurt. I got 15.
All right. That is gonna be 5 damage, which you can soak with armor.
So yeah,
Rolling helps.
my full movement puts me like 1 ahead of them, and I'm gonna just sweep my arm to try to tuck them behind me and get them kind of out of the direct sight of the person up there.
All right.
What was that? The orbital bombardment dot?
Yeah.
No, that was me. That was me missing the shift button.
I
I was trying to shift them over a little bit.
could move my camera too. I was very confused.
Oh, crazy. Good to know. All right. Scroll. As hopscotch dives into a pit in front of you.
Bold, and I'll run up to the next house corner here and clearly see the guy up above. And it's been going so well. We will just continue shooting people.
All right, that's a whole 13 you got to beat.
I don't know that I can fail that. 20.
Definitely didn't. Let's see those 6s.
Deal.
Crit.
So close, man. Dude.
27 points of damage.
All right,
Who,
and
who
can I
did you bribe?
can I have
What?
2d6 for that critical injury? 4 and 8 is not quite severed, just a broken leg this time.
Can he roll luck to see if he doesn't fall off into the pit?
I really like it, so we're doing it.
I'm just saying, shot with broken leg.
But I've had a broken leg. It's hard to stand on them.
All right, and let's have you roll luck.
I suppose that makes sense since I'm certain he doesn't have luck. And that's a 3 versus my 6.
Can I have 3d6, please?
Fall damage.
Another 9.
All right, as he kind of smashes into the ground in front of Hopscotch.
I got
I'm just
him,
gonna be
Hopscotch.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Dude, I would not want to be
all
in
I
a
got.
pit with a broken leg with a hopscotch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like that's
especially like protective mom mode
Fodder.
hopscotch
Are-
right
are
now.
you kidding me?
Uh-huh.
I'm more worried
Yeah,
about the
Mama
2
Bear
feral
hopscotch.
orphans that have been boxing down here for like 3 weeks in VR training.
That's true. Maybe they'll just go finish this guy.
I might let him.
Y'all don't know.
orphan
Boxing in the neighborhood is serious business.
Cav.
Assuming that Hopscotch has and Scroll have got that covered, she's gonna keep pressing forward. So around this corner, see if she can see anything else. Maybe hunker down.
So
No.
as you peek up along the back is a ganger with a sniper rifle, kind of trained on static.
Okay, that is way too far.
You'd be
I'm
surprised.
assuming.
That's a
Is it way
15.
too
You'd have
far?
to be.
I'll try. Let's do it.
The assault rifle is crazy.
Ah, 15. Yeah, so close.
Good luck.
You gonna drop,
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
drop a
spend
luck
one luck.
point? Yep.
Yep.
That's a hit. And let's see the damage.
I mean, 19 damage.
All right. And she kind of thinks she's out trying to avoid and dodge out of the way, but steps right into that bullet. All right. Gonna try to. Are you ducking back in cover at the end of
Yeah,
that?
like kind of hugging
Yeah.
the steel here.
All right. So then, taking a shot at static through this wooden door. That is gonna be. $18 is gonna hit. The door is gonna take. Let's see. So that's 20 damage. The door is going to take some damage. So that is going to be 10 damage, static,
Okay.
as the door kind of shatters in front of you. But you have your armor for that.
He did not get his armor repaired, so he takes some damage for that.
That one there. This one's going over there. Static.
All right, Static, he's getting sick of this, so he is just going to move up. Wrong button. He's going to try and get inside sniper range. So he'll double
Okay.
move again.
All right.
Really exciting combat for Static here.
He literally just booked it around the whole map.
He runs, he gets shot. He runs, he gets shot.
Yep. It's good
All right,
exercise.
so one of the kids is going to kind of try to sneak around Hopscotch if she'll let them, and run over to this guy. and just start wailing on him.
I sure let him.
The one next to you, Hopscotch, who's kind of hogtied, is going to start rolling away.
You mean next to Scrawl?
Yeah. Okay. And then the other one is gonna sneak around and just start wailing on this guy. And Hopscotch.
I am going to hand each child a belt. And I am going to show them how to properly hogtie this motherfucker before they continue beating them.
Awesome. So between the three of you can definitely get this guy hooked up as he's barely conscious from being shot and falling 30 feet.
Came in here and
Not quite
messed
dead.
these guys up.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I feel like I'm gonna give these kiddos their moment.
Awesome. All right. Oh,
So yeah, I'll spot this person wandering away, and I'll move on over there to the bottom of the ladder, and kind of like, can I like hit her with the butt of the rifle here?
oh yeah. Can I have a brawl?
Yeah.
Sure. Evasion.
There it is.
Minus all the things for being hogtied.
Dick.
27 on a critical again. That's 4 straight criticals.
She crit failed for a -2.
All right.
So we're gonna give you. What's your body?
Not great. 5.
All right, so it's 2d6. We're gonna give you 2 more d6 because you crit and she crit failed. So it's gonna be 4d6.
15 points of damage.
All right. Definitely stops rolling. That's a brawl attack. So you get a second one if you'd like, or
no, I'll tell her to stay and just kind of assume she will at this point.
All right,
and then,
cool.
I'm gonna aim to run up this ladder next turn.
Is Static the only one who's killed somebody in this fight?
No, I've killed like
No,
3
I
people.
did. Yeah.
I was really worried for a second that Static was just going murder hobo.
Hopscotch doesn't kill. She just
No.
intimidates into.
It's so much worse than
Submission,
killing
yeah.
what she does to them.
I tie up and then I leave them for the officer to do with as you please.
Appreciate it. Thank
They're
you.
gonna think about this forever. It'll haunt their dreams.
She just smiled at me as she took her belt off.
Yeah.
So afraid and aroused.
Get aroused.
I have a lot, yeah.
All right, Cav.
I am going to come forward a little bit and get behind this pillar
All right.
and try to shoot her again.
All right. That is gonna be a 13.
I'm gonna burn another luck.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I don't use it for anything.
Skull is using all the 6s.
Right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be 18 damage.
All right. There. Definitely starting to get through that armor. Definitely looking unpleased. Still be getting shot at. As it is her turn, she is going to try to shoot at the new one, giving her all the problems. Nice. 15. That is a crit fail
Oh, good.
for
I
a
was
1.
really waiting for it. Aw, is her sniper rifle jammed? Aw.
She is fleeing away.
Oh, bitch.
Going over there. And that's static.
All right, he's gonna go after her.
Continuing to run.
Right? I think he's actually gonna shoot this round. Oh, that's
We're gonna
25.
call
Hey.
Tom Cruise here this episode.
Nope, he's just gonna keep running. This is Static's cardio. This is how he
Short
stays so
range.
trim.
Did you want to double move then? Since
Yeah, that's. I was just counting it out.
All right, cool. Cool.
And yeah, that's his
All
turn
right.
again.
Kids are continuing to whip. That one is terrified because Skrull is still there. Kids continuing to kick and beat, and hopscotch.
Okay. They've had enough fun before it does like some legit mental damage. And they start beating everybody and everything. I am gonna just scoop them up and start walking towards the stairs with them over
Just-
here and just
Just
try to
swinging and kicking at him
comfort. Yeah.
as you're carrying them away.
Just try to comfort them and assure them that they did a great job and he's not going anywhere.
All right.
So hopefully they follow me. Come home, little children.
They will. As you're carrying these children up and away. The door to this little shed kind of bursts open as a large chromed out guy comes out. And he's like, "Who stopped my movie?"
That one's on you, Cav.
Scroll.
Skrull is going to run up to the top of the bunker here. Running up
Alright,
that
let me,
ladder. Oh, I can't do
let
that.
me fix that for you. That's a one.
And I was going to jump up kind of on top of the couch.
There you go. You should be able to go up now.
So yeah, I'm going to come up, prop my gun on the couch, on the roof, but I don't see anybody. So can I double move and get on top of the next one to keep looking?
Yeah, so as you kind of get up on top of this other roof, you would be able to see. Let me remove those walls too so you can see them. There you go. So you can see the Cyber Psycho kind of peering over these other set of containers.
Yeah, definitely going to shoot him.
All right. Kind of wearing his BD visor.
So that is a 22.
And I think at that distance, that definitely hits.
$22 points of damage.
Hey, look at that.
I finally didn't critical.
Finally.
Maybe somebody else can roll a 6 now.
Nice.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Granted, I'd have to roll something.
There we go.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, seriously wounded already. All right.
Yeah. Nope.
The downside of typing in the number that you have damage instead of the minus the number. All right. Kind of lighten them up a bit. Cav.
I would like to come over to this set of garbage and pillars.
Sounds about right.
And and take a shot.
All right.
Really bad.
No.
13.
Yeah.
Kind of hits a lot of those barriers in front of you. Maybe the pillar. All right. There's this one. it is. This one is going to come up to Static and kind of pull a knife out as she does and swing it in your general direction, hoping to impale you, but we will see. So that is going to be, if you'd like to make an evasion for me.
Yes, sir.
The whole 10.
I got a 13 on my evasion. Minus,
All
with
right.
the -2 applied to, I guess it doesn't matter. Because I'd still win.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. One more time, swinging that knife. Ooh, that's a 23.
All right, let's see what I get. 16.
That is going to be 5
Sorry,
damage.
chick 6 scars, man.
Okay, cool. Does not get through the armor.
Kind of like jams in the chest, like, hey.
You're going to have to try a hell of a lot harder than that, sweetheart.
And you are up, sir.
He's gonna take a couple of steps back, make some space, and then he gonna blast with his pistol.
All right.
That's an 18 on the first one.
That's definitely going to hit.
8 damage on the first one.
Okay.
Another 18.
So close.
Definitely going to hit.
And another 8.
All right. Starting to chunk away at that armor. Dead. The little kid in Hopscotch's arms is gonna be like, let me get him. I'm not done. This one's gonna roll away while you're not looking. He is gonna bleed.
Great action.
Run over there. The some of the bullet holes, Static or Scrawl, as you're watching this cyber psychic you just lit up, kind of knit a little bit.
We're going to need a lot of belts, Hopscotch.
I only have 3 left.
That's right, we're tracking belts.
Yeah.
All right. And he is going to kind of hold his arm out as a little SMG pops out of his forearm, and he is going to fire at Cav, because she is closest. So he's got to beat a 25 and gets a 25 as the auto fires right into that pillar next to you. Doing quite a bit of damage to it as you see chunks of this pillar that you're behind starting to kind of fall away to all this gunfire. And he will take cover behind this pillar. Hopscotch.
Has it been announced by anyone that there's this cyber psycho over there? Do I know? Because I can't see it. Did anyone else say something?
Static hasn't said anything because I
Okay.
don't know that he definitely hasn't registered that there's a cyber psycho because he's been getting lit up with that sniper.
I mean, you definitely
So-
would have heard a lot of gunfire
Yeah.
coming out there.
Yeah, somebody definitely auto-fired from your right.
So I mean, hearing that something's happening, I'm gonna walk up as high as I need to be able to like peek over.
So as you kind of get like halfway up the stairs, you can kind of peek and see that some large guy with a machine gun built into his forearm shot at Cav and then ducked behind some concrete over here.
So then I'm going to walk back down the stairs and be like, okay, plan B, friends. And I am going to try to get them to go up behind, like underneath these stairs and hide tucked up in that little Harry Potter corner.
All right.
And just stay there until I come for you, okay? I'm going to come back. We're going to get you home, but I need you to stay here for me, okay? This one means business, and then I'll let you finish off the other one for being good, okay?
You promise?
Well, he might die in the meantime. Let's be. But we're gonna circle back to that. But I need you to promise you're gonna stay under these stairs.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Scroll.
So he is definitely going to be harder to hit, but at the same time, I'm a million miles away. So all I really can do is I'll probably holler at Hopscotch. Big scary chromed up to the top of stairs, Hopscotch, be careful. And I'll just keep shooting into him as much as possible. Assuming it's going to be more difficult. Oh.
Yeah, so he was behind cover, so you have to destroy the cover to get to him.
So I will shoot the cover then.
Yep. So that's definitely going to hit. Let's do the damage.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
So the cover has been destroyed. This one is definitely just obliterated. Just for, I don't know how it's going to work on the tarot crate, but let's just see what fun things happen. So if you want to roll the 1d22 for me again, and we'll see how to make it work.
A 2 this time.
Hey, counting up.
That was 2 points off maximum damage. That's crazy.
Ah, holy crap.
The Magician. You select one of the pieces of cyberware the victim has. It is destroyed. Additionally, the victim is now on fire. So we're going to say, what cyberware do you want on the Cyber Psycho to start malfunctioning as chunks of this concrete barrier start to hit, kind of hit just the right place? He's got the S you've seen,
probably
cyber eyes, pop-up weapons.
Cyberware, like the rocks probably shatter and like damage the optical wear, I would think.
All right, cool. I like it. Yeah.
And
So
then-
we are going to give him a penalty to vision because he's been poked in the eye. I
Carl
love
is probably
tarot crits.
standing up on this thing like full on like Arnold Schwarzenegger pose, just laying down machine gun fire from up here.
All right. You can kind of see chunks of this concrete barrier that you shot, like lodged where his eye was.
Awesome.
Kev, time to go to work.
Yeah, in theory. Kav's probably gonna actually look at her gun and talk to it. And she's like, "You're making us ridiculous right now. Just do better." And
You're making us look bad.
we're getting outclassed by everyone here. And she's gonna shoot again at the Cyber Psycho.
All right, that is going to be your 15.
13.
Right? Did I measure that right? Let me just make sure. 22 is going to put us at a 15, yeah.
And what did I roll?
13.
I'm gonna burn the rest of my luck.
So you got 3 luck to burn. All right, that's going to hit. As you slide this between where that cover used to be.
It's gonna be 18 damage. And then I'm gonna move over to the next pillar. And hopefully he doesn't see me.
I love how you're just
All
like
right.
cursing your rifle into hitting things at this point. Like,
You do better, goddammit.
It likes the abuse.
Sometimes, you know.
So this one's gonna run up and swing that knife again at Static. So if I can have an evasion, sir.
Let's see.
That is a 7. Dodge that.
A 12.
And one more time with feeling.
Hopefully not. I don't want to feel this blade. I got
That's a
an 11.
13. All right, that 13 is gonna land home
All right.
for 5 damage.
Okay, I told you, you're going to have to do better. Stop aiming for the armor. It's not that hard.
Gonna roll away. Static.
Like this, and he's just going to take his pistol, put it right on this guy's temple, and pull the trigger.
All right, let's do a +2 since you're right there.
All right, so that's going to be a 19.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Oh, there we go. 11 points of damage.
All right, how do you want to do it?
He puts it up to the guy's forehead. Like I said, find an unarmored spot. And then he is going to walk, not run. Up here.
All right. Kids are hiding. He's
That
bleeding.
guy's still bleeding.
Still twitching. Cyber Psycho is going to take his right arm, aim it over in the direction where all the bullets had come from to destroy his cover, and shoot his grenade launcher in that direction.
shit.
All right, that is
Who knew standing on the tallest tower in the middle just blasting away could be
17.
bad.
I would have thought.
See, that's a
It was
17.
an awesome plan.
I'm gonna be charged so much for all these radiation suits.
Minus.
Probably roll air again.
We should.
It's only been like 12
That's true.
seconds.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah, we're definitely gonna roll at the end of the session. So that is going to. Did that count the minus in there? It did, unfortunately. That is gonna land by a scroll. All right. So I need to roll a bunch of dice.
Oh no.
Or
Just land on that very soft, clean couch behind you.
That for sure doesn't have any hypodermic needles in
Oh,
it
for
anyway.
Definitely
sure.
not.
that is going to be 66. Wow. So that's going to be 18 damage.
this is fine. Didn't need
2,
that
2,
long.
1, 2, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah,
Pretty
that's
good,
about as
yeah.
good as you're getting out of a grenade launcher.
So you can soak that with armor.
18, so I take 8. Oh, not. Nope, I'm not at -8.
That's too many.
Oh,
Too many.
There we go. And ablate that armor.
All right. That will bring up Hopscotch.
Okay, so if I get like most of the way up and do like a hop over to the top, I should be
Yep.
able to get to the opposite side of this little barrier here.
Yep, and that one still exists.
Yeah.
Cav is losing her mind.
like Hopscotch wants to get shot.
Well, I mean, the hope is that I at least create enough of a distraction that you can do your job so well and not let me die. Please.
Oh,
I would
no.
real human cry if Hopscotch died. I really like her, you guys.
Yeah.
I do too.
I'd be very sad.
Yeah.
That was a double move, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Scroll.
Saul is going to pat his arms and chest I'm alive, it's fine, I'm still here, and keep shooting apparently, because otherwise I'm definitely gonna die.
It's a nice 13.
Which I'm pretty sure we figured out I can't miss.
Awesome, and he has no cover from that angle. So let's see the damage. Oh,
That's a little more balanced to the force. 11.
all right. That is a little bit gets through his armor, but like I said, some of the bullet holes are kind of kicking the bullets out and sealing up a little bit.
I suppose
Cav.
I will drop back down behind the
Behind cover.
yeah.
Sounds good. Ooh, that reminds me. All right, Kev.
Well, not wanting to shoot a hopscotch, I'm gonna move in. Oh, this is a lot closer than I thought. And get here. And try again to shoot him.
All right.
Is this too close with the assault rifle?
It is gonna be a 17 to hit from that angle or from that distance.
There we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Finally. As a 22.
22 is definitely gonna hit. Let's see some damage.
14 damage.
14 damage. All right. Bullets rip into his back. That one. Static.
All right, Static is going to. He can hear all this action happening outside,
Oh yeah,
so he's gonna move downstairs.
yeah. And you should be able to. Let me pull the walls away so you can kind of see what's going on over here.
Yeah, I can't see inside this. There we go. And are there any weapons or anything in this building? What's in this room?
So you're kind of like on the roof of this little structure.
Oh, okay. He's on the roof right now. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, then he will use.
Yeah.
I will use his full move to get up here. And see what's
There
going on.
is a sniper rifle on the ground.
Oh. Can he have grabbed? Can he have grabbed that?
Yeah.
Alright.
We could say you grabbed a sniper rifle.
So then, yeah, he will use his full move to get up here.
Did that.
It was a jammed sniper rifle too, wasn't it?
As you grab it and kind of take a look at it, it's just empty.
Okay.
She ran out of ammo.
He'll still hold on to it. He figures somebody else can use it, if not him. Like, useful piece of equipment.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's not the prettiest thing on this roof, though.
No.
You've reached the point of positive self.
Yeah.
Having a hard time up
Prettier
there.
than a sniper rifle, Static, even with a hole in you.
So you see more of the bullets kind of kick out of the cyber psycho as his armor kind of knits itself back together a little bit. And he will kind of swing over, trying to look where cavalry went, but not really being able to see well, and will auto fire in that direction. With his missing eye. That will at least hit the concrete in front of you. As the concrete holds fine. So I'm dropping these little like armor pieces in front to kind of show what the cover looks like, how damaged it is. If you guys can kind of see.
Yeah, no, that's really handy.
So that one's gonna be that.
Probably gonna
Cav's
die
like,
now.
don't do it. She's just like, don't do it. No. She knows she's gonna do it.
She's still gonna do it.
She's trying. Yeah.
I'm sure you can just throw that whole concrete
reach out
barrier at him.
lovingly.
It'll be fine. Do that.
Uh-huh.
God, can you imagine if hopscotch was chromed?
It's gonna
That's
happen.
terrifying. She's gonna wake up one day just full body conversion.
Yeah, the scroll is just gonna drug me. Okay. Bye, guys. So, what I... This gonna be so stupid. Let me see if I can even, like, explain it. So, I want to use, like, the barrier and launch myself off of it, get a little push, and I kind of want to go like over the top of the psycho, basically, and do like a full... I feel like I need to get like Captain Kirk here to like show you on the doll what I want to do to this person. Basically, I want to be like a backpack hanging off of their back. I want to get around their arms and try to like pull it back. I'm just going to hold on and hang there as tight as I can to at least limit their movement and try to give like a better shot for Cav and just like
All right,
holding
cool.
back their arms and legs.
Let's
Well,
do
their
athletics.
arms.
Like a full Nelson kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
That was so
like,
hard for me to
while being
explain for some
carried.
reason.
Is Cav gonna shoot at a cyber psycho while he's wearing a hopscotch backpack?
Yeah. 17.
What's your luck at?
Mine?
No, Cav.
But Cav's? That's a 0.
So even
can I-
unfortunately,
Damn it.
unfortunately, if you want to throw a bunch of luck at this,
I have 5. Is that enough?
5 would be. It would. 4 would have to be spent.
Yeah, I'm going full backpack.
Doing it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, he got a 20 with his -4 penalty for his missing eye. So on his blind side, you come in and kind of restrain him a little bit. Not totally. He's a pretty big guy. It's the maybe one of the first people you've tried to grapple that's larger than you.
Mhm.
But you are kind of restricting his movement a bit. He will take significant penalties trying to do anything while wearing a hopscotch backpack.
I'm holding on for dear life and just constricting my muscles as tight as I possibly can.
All right. Scrawl.
Grawl is now Thorin because he can no longer shoot the Cyber Psycho. So at this point, he was down behind. So I'll just have him kind of run off the edge here, kind of hop off the edge.
Okay.
Which I'm guessing is a bit of a challenge. But then, assuming I don't break my knee,
Yeah,
I'll
just give me an
run
athletics.
up that corner.
Yeah, not a
17.
problem. You can kind of take that in stride and make it look pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of, I'm going to try and head to like, I think I can double run to about here.
Cool.
But I can't get off the roof.
Oh,
Or maybe I can if I
You should be
grab
able
the
to
right
just drop the.
buttons.
Yeah,
Stupid ruler.
it's helpful and terrible all at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So yep, we'll start running around the pool.
All right, Cav. Restrained cyber psycho wearing a hopscotch backpack,
Absolutely not gonna
presenting
shoot.
a really juicy like target as he's just kind of
Nope.
showing
Not
the
doing it
whole
with the way
gun.
I've been
just-
shooting
Do
tonight.
it.
I will only shoot hopscotch.
Do it.
I'm not.
Do
I'm
it.
Not no.
Peer pressure, bitch. Let's go.
looking at the rifle, looking at hopscotch, look at the rifle.
I can't do it. I am gonna jump over the barrier, and try to start wailing on him. His arms are restrained, so he probably can't hit
He's
me
got
back.
a significant penalty.
I'm gonna try to start punching him in the face with my big Max Tech fists.
All right. Brawl.
$11.
That's a 7 wearing a hopscotch.
No effective.
All right. For 15 damage
Oh my
Hard.
gosh.
to his
Whoa.
face.
That's more than I ever do. That's
You're
really
such
impressive.
a beast.
Yeah.
All right, and you get a second shot.
One more. That's be 14.
That's gonna be his minus hopscotch penalty. Brings him to an 8.
All right. That's be 9 damage.
That one just kind of hits, and you just feel like right under his skin is just metal
the
plating.
metal.
Yeah. All right, Static.
Can I jump off onto this kind of propane rack and then down here for athletics check?
Yeah, you can.
We're all just gonna be like, just a circle of
Nice.
people beating the
He
piss out
catches
of.
his foot on the railing and goes over. I think. And lands like right here.
That is 3 damage. So it's pretty minimal.
Yeah.
You can kind of soak that.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't get through his armor, but he is he's kind of very beat red right
Ego's
now.
a bit bruised.
He's very
Yeah.
beat red right now. And he's going to try and roll off and get over here. Just enough movement to do that. And hopscotch.
Meanwhile, you hear Scrawl yell, I saw that.
You didn't see anything. I'm fine. Hopscotch, head down. And he's going to try and shoot this guy with the pistol.
Oh man. Oh,
All
God.
right.
17.
17's gonna hit.
I can't be the only one that saw that one before that 7.
No, you
No,
cannot.
I thought it was. I was like, well, this is how I die.
That would be all, I would dump luck to fix that. 10 damage.
All right.
And then he's going to shoot again.
Oh my gosh.
17 again.
That's gonna hit.
I will now forever know that 1 is right next to 7
Right?
on a D10. Like,
Mhm.
13 more.
All right.
And the slide
Starting
locks
to-
back on his pistol because he's empty now.
All right, kids. Cyber Psycho is up. You see once again, that armor kind of knit back together. As he is going to try to knock
Scroll,
off...
when we kill him, I want that.
Knock off a... he's going to try to knock off a hopscotch. So can I have a brawl to stay on, please?
I'm so hard.
That is 26.
Can I spend 3 luck? No, I don't have 3
You
luck.
could.
Oh, fuck me. I don't have that much left. Lie down and feel ashamed.
At least you didn't fall off a roof on your face.
As he is frustrated, he is going to swing his meaty fist at you, Hopscotch. And as he swings, these 3 claws are going to extend from his hand. Can I have an evasion, please?
Okay.
This will be fine.
It's a 21 for him.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Sure is.
That's going to be... that's only 7 damage.
My armor, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And you are up.
Okay, I'm just gonna start swinging. We really are just gonna make a nice little circle. And hope, although, actually, I can't hit as hard as Cap. Are there exposed, like, wires, something coming out? I want to try to grab and start, like, ripping cyberware, plugs, whatever, off of this person.
Give me a cyber tech roller, a basic tech. See if you can spot something fragile real quick. All right, yeah. So you can see some places that you think would be pretty sensitive to hit. If you want to do an aimed shot, so it's a -8 to hit, but I'll give you 2d6 on the damage.
Yes. -8, you said?
Mm-hmm. It's a 14 for him.
I'd like to spend my last luck, please.
Absolutely. So let's see 4d6 worth of damage.
Nice.
Three ones.
They're a reverse tarot.
Right? I was
crit?
thinking that.
So 9. But it was
Tarot
directly to
crit you.
something, so hopefully something short circuits.
Yeah, he's gonna take some damage on that one. It was a sensitive area. Scroll.
We'll continue running.
All right. Cav.
Continue wailing.
All right.
Apparently.
Reach for the night.
That was
29.
That'll definitely hit.
11 damage.
Again, that just sinks right into that metal plating.
So it's like not hurting him at all.
Yeah, that one did not get through at all. With his newly healed armor, by the way.
I would like to try to cuff him if I can.
All right. Yeah, give me a brawl.
Should have tried to cuff him first.
The cuffs are really his wrist. It doesn't even like fit around.
Big chunky wrists. Got it.
You gotta get the bigger max tech cuffs
Or a belt.
or a belt. Static.
He is going to reload, and can you remind me, is that an action or is that a...
I believe that's an action to reload.
Okay.
Yes, reloading is an action.
All right, then that is Static's turn.
All right, reloaded.
Actually, he's going to look at this guy, and he's going to... No, you're a sick motherfucker, you know that? And here's the thing. You're going to make some excellent fucking dumplings.
Face down?
Yeah. I can do a face nod for that.
Ooh.
There we go. That's an
There you
18.
go.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah, he's a little hurt by that.
All right.
Little tear of blood comes down. All right. On his turn, he's gonna step over out of the way, and he is going to raise that fist with that grenade launcher and kind of aim it at you guys.
It'll be fine. I also did roll for my oxygen, and I did not lose any.
Oh, nice. His grenade launcher.
It misses because that's the thing that Hopscotch ripped. So, right? Right?
Definitely. I don't like that noise.
So I think grenades are 3 on a side, right?
Yeah, that's a 9 square, I believe. Or no, maybe it is a bigger square.
Is it?
For those at home, there's a lot of math involved.
Yeah, I didn't find it flipping through quick enough, so we're gonna call it a 9 square for now.
All right.
And that is gonna be a lot of ones. 16 damage minus your armor.
All right.
And hopscotch.
Putting in my damage here. Feels great. All right. I am going to hand one belt to Cav. And I'm going to take the other. I've got 3 belts total, so 1 to you, and then I'm going to hop on over this barrier, and I'm gonna dive down and try to wrap mine around his ankles so he cannot keep walking, at least.
All right. Let's have that brawl. I'll give him his penalty for not seeing.
19.
13. As you snap that belt and he falls face first.
Most excellent.
All right.
I'm gonna lunge on top of him. Just
Nice.
sitting on him, basically.
All right, Scroll. Hopscotch has a, I guess, foot tied goat she is sitting on.
So Skrull raises up his rifle and then sees Hopscotch crawl on top of him, and it lowers his rifle.
Really? So helpful. I'm sorry.
6, there, I'm going to take a somehow more difficult shot to try and shoot him in the head while he's pinned to the ground.
All right. We're gonna give you a +2 on that.
All right. I rolled a 23 anyways.
Oh, yeah. So that's definitely gonna hit regardless. Let's see the damage.
22 points of damage.
All right. A lot of that gets through. Some of it clinks off of some subdermal armor, but he's not looking good. He's struggling to kind of crawl towards you, kind of trying to drag Hopscotch with him.
The Terminator hand dragging
more
him
of
along
a
the
worm,
ground.
really, yeah, with his legs tied.
I just pull out a book and I'm just like chilling.
Somebody make the sandworm song real quick.
Cav's gonna come up. She's gonna put the other belt around his neck, and she's going to tighten and put her foot on his face as she uses that for leverage.
Oh my lord.
All right. Let's brawl while he tries to resist his Terminator crawl away very slowly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a 28.
Yeah. Where's he going? Nowhere.
Nope.
Can I have some body damage? I believe that's 46 for your giant self.
I think Ray took it personal that somebody else got crits.
Right?
So that is 21 plus it's a crit, so that's 26. And then we're gonna say it's to the head area because that's what you called. Can I have 2d6 for the critical injury to his neck or head?
11.
Very fitting. You hear this kind of cartilage crunch as you crush his windpipe.
Oh yeah.
And how do you want to do it? Because he had.
His hands are still free. He's probably trying to grasp at the belt and just he can't get leverage to get up because Hopscotch is on him, and he's just probably frantically trying to grab this belt and put off. But she is just almost going over the shoulder, like tugging on this belt that is choking him. And then it just stops and goes quiet.
Just the sound of some burning trash barrels. And that is where we will end it for tonight.
Hooray!
All right.
Wow.
Please make an orderly line for the auto injections, please.
Yeah. I still look hot as hell, but a little.
Yeah, no, she looks
Yeah,
great.
like we all look
Red
good.
looks good
We
on
feel
you.
that.
It needs to be somebody else's blood, not yours.
Yeah, we look.
Scrawl is
Awesome.
probably
Great.
still smoking a little bit from the grenade. Like,
We all are.
Oh, before we go, you guys want to roll air?
Oh yeah.
So that's 2d6 for Cav, 46 for Hopscotch, 3 for Scroll, and 2 for Static. Any ones?
Yeah, that was the last one.
I just
rolled four
sixes.
fucking
Oh,
sixes.
that was you? That's amazing.
Static's good.
Do you somehow gain
So-
more air for that? Like,
Right?
I become a hot air balloon. I just rise up off the ground.
Yeah, Cav down to 1 air, Static at 2, Scroll at 3, and Hopscotch still at 4. Used barely any oxygen
I didn't even
throughout
bring
this
a
whole fight.
Running and tackling and fighting a
Yeah.
cyber psycho,
Didn't
and
bring
she's
a
just
Amazing
like,
cardio.
yeah.
and somehow Cav, the most like built person in the group, is just the only one that's winded. Like,
I lift.
Yeah.
I don't run. I
Strength,
lift.
not cardio.
Yeah.
all right.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you everybody who tuned in and watched us tonight. That was a really exciting and fun episode. I want to say thank you for sticking with us through all of our technical issues at the beginning of the show there. And thank you to everybody who watched on YouTube as well as all of our Twitch followers tonight. We love you guys. And yeah, thank you all.
Bye.
Have a good
Good
one.
night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.